Greetings, everyone. It's Brandy Lynette here with Manifest Prosperity, and I am your holistic life strategist. We are here all week long to talk to you about making sure that you stack with purpose. Yes, legacy-minded moms in business. This week, we are taking care of business, okay? In our personal lives and in our businesses. Here's the bottom line, and I've said this and I'm going to keep saying it. Charity starts at home. How you run your home is how you run your business. The same problems that you're having in your business, I guarantee you're going to be having them in your home in one way or another. And it's fine. It's great. But this is an opportunity for us to hold ourselves accountable. We are on day 2 of the Stack with Purpose challenge. But before I go there, I want to make sure I invite you to check out my link in bio. If you are on Instagram, if you're watching on YouTube, or in my private group, then you are catching the full video. And I want to make sure that you know about the link in bio and how you can get access to all the other things that we have going on in Manifest Prosperity Lifestyle. Okay, we have the 101 one-day strategy session for the busy legacy-minded moms in business who need a fast track right now, right away, to get them going within a 90-day plan. You're going to keep in touch with me for 2 weeks thereafter, your customized plan. And for those who want to do more of a deep dive, more of an intensive with a group of women where you work collectively, collaboratively, but also get me one-on-one, you'll do that for 90 days in a 3-month program. I am opening up a cohort. I have 3 101s remaining and 30 remaining for the cohort. Now on to day 2. Day 2, we are talking about why insurance is your best friend. Yes, insurance is your best friend, and I'm gonna tell you why. I have my little note card here with all my little key points, but I'm gonna get real with you first, okay? Legacy minded mom in business. The reason is this: all of us super grown in this life. And while some of us may still have people to lean on, most of us don't have nobody to lean on. We're very grown. We have children who are near grown or who are grown. And it is what it is. So we got to make sure that we are doing things that are going to protect the bottom line. And a big part of that bottom line are the assets that we have acquired. Here's the thing, busy, legacy-minded mom in business. You, your significant other, your spouse, you all leave the home. Everybody leaves home every single day to get out and hustle and bustle and get to it, to acquire things. Why are we not making sure that we are adequately covered and protected with all of these things that we wake up and we grind and hustle for? And some of us are still working while growing businesses. And some of us are wanting to get out of work so that we can focus on the business, or we just want to just figure something out to begin with. But my point is, all of us grumble and grumble about it at some point, what it takes to get out here and get these things that we are acquiring, this lifestyle that we have created. Why are we not making sure we're having conversations and we are having protection that's going to protect our bottom line and our assets? I just want to make sure, because last I remember, none of us have anybody to call on for thousands upon thousands of dollars. Who you calling? I don't have anybody in my phone that I can call and be like, hey, I need like 10,000, 20, 30 on upwards because XYZ situation. I got some incense right here. I thought I'd touch my incense with my hand, but I didn't. But what I want to get back to, though, on a real tip, on a real deal, who do you have in your phone that you can call that is going to give you all of those thousands upon thousands of dollars? And if you have those, then you got people who come in to ask you for it. So my point is, we got to just make sure we're doing things to protect it. So here are reasons, though, why insurance is your best friend. I'm talking all insurances: your auto, your home, your renters, your business, your retirement solutions, your commercial, your farmers, your life, your health. I'm talking all of the insurances, okay? First of all, emergency fund. We know that the vast majority of Americans, we ain't even gonna talk color today, we just gonna talk Americans, period. The vast majority of Americans do not have even $500 in an emergency fund. And those who have more than that, is still not enough to really cover a true emergency. A lot of people don't even have enough to cover the deductible on their insurances. So we're not even going to go there. That's letting you know that you're not properly insured. If you know that you don't have $500, $1,000 or more, why are you choosing the deductible for that amount? You can always adjust it, but we can go back to that another conversation another day. If you had stolen property, did you know that there are some insurances that will cover your stolen property? Yes. Yes, this is why insurance is your best friend, because one of my friends, she lost a pair of Versace shades. She was out of town in a whole nother city in someone else's vehicle. She was able to tap into one of her policies because she had personal property on there, and she was able to get her Versace frames replaced. No problem. This is why insurance is your friend, because who's going to replace your Versace frames for you? Okay, and that we're going to leave it there. So again, it protects everything that you're building, because again, who else can you call? I doubt if there's anyone in your phone that you're calling. I doubt if you got a stash that's big enough for all of the things. All of them, the vast majority don't. There are a few who probably watching this video, and you amongst the 1%. I'm talking to the vast majority. We're not going to get out here and play about it today. All right, next point here is, it is not just for death, it is for life. Did y'all know that there is a feature that you can add to your life insurance? If you have, some companies have them, not a lot of companies do. I have a book about that called That Life Insurance at Work Ain't Enough, but we're not going to talk about that book today. I want you to understand right now, though, that life insurance is not only about for being for death, it's also for life. And living benefits is the rider, the policy that I want to talk about today. Living benefits is a feature that you put on your life insurance so that you can use some of your policy right now today. Knock on wood, thank God I'm by trees and stuff. And for all of y'all out here watching too, a situation occurs where you have a chronic, a critical, or a terminal illness. If you were to be diagnosed with a chronic, a critical, or a terminal illness, and you had this feature on your life insurance policy, say you had a $100,000 death benefit on your life insurance, just for nice round numbers. For most companies, you'll be able to tap into between 70 to 80% of your policy. I've seen some companies even go up to 90% of your policy, meaning that if you are diagnosed with a chronic, critical, or terminal illness, and you vouch for it with paperwork from your doctor, you give it to the insurance company, you let them know, hey, I want to use 50% of my policy to live off of right now because I have been diagnosed with XYZ and I am not going to be able to work, or will you don't even got to explain all that. You just tell them you need it. They're not going to ask any questions. Same way if you had a car accident and you get the check from the car accident people, they're not going to say, well, go ahead and get the car fixed. If you keep riding around with a raggedy behind car, that's on you. So if you take this money, this 50% of your policy, in this example, 50%, $50,000 of your policy, and you decide to blow it and whatever, well, you got 50% left on your benefits now. And because of that, now you only have 50% left for your beneficiaries when you pass away. Again, knock on wood for all the people watching the video, me included. Now, that's why insurance is your best friend. You need to make sure you get that living benefits on your insurance if you don't have it. And if we gonna go, there's another video for another day. If you got somebody who you do insurance with, they ain't told you about that, or they didn't explain that to you, or you don't even remember that, okay, I'm gonna move on. The last point in today's video, financial tool. It is the one financial tool that can create generational wealth. With you coming from a person who ain't had a silver spoon in their mouth, as they say. No silver spoon in your mouth, no problem. This insurance, if you have insurance, it is a way to make sure you protect your current asset depending on which type of insurance it is for whatever type of asset. But if we're talking life, You're going to make sure that you can pass on, even if it's just, sometimes you can help somebody do a whole lot with just $2,000 if you got to split it up. It ain't saying you got to have a lofty amount. If you got children that you taught to be smart with how they use their money, then they are going to be able to use that $2,000 to create generational wealth in some way, if you taught them to be wealthy minded. So that's it for now. Those some good points, wasn't it? That's why insurance is your best friend. Now, I invite you to find you a qualified insurance professional. To me, a qualified insurance professional is one who not only slings a policy at you and then that's it, you'll never hear from them again. I believe that a quality insurance professional is one who is going to, yes, get you the policy. They're going to explain to you why, they're going to let you see how they're putting it together, explain why they're putting it together, make sure you get it. They are going to check in on you at minimum once a year. And when they check on you that minimum once a year, they're not selling to you. They just explaining to you what you got, making sure what you got still works for what you got going on. And then from there, that's it. Now, if there's an opportunity to get you something better, then they'll come back for a follow-up appointment. But they're not selling at the 1-year annual. It's just to check on you, okay? And events, and do they just call you to say happy birthday? Do you have to call an 800 number or click a button to get a policy claim going? All right, so the real offer, that was the first offer call. Gonna save yourselves and find you a real professional. I'm one of them. This is not the video for that. That's another video for another day. The real offer, though, for my legacy-minded moms in business, I need you to understand that you can fast track your way to do this versus you trying to get these little niblets here and there. If you want to do a for real master cleanse on your lifestyle, I recommend that you do the 90-day fast track, where you put your 90-day plan together. I help you do it in a 1-day one-on-one. We work together for 4 hours, and at 4 hours, I put your 90-day plan together with you. We look over every part of your life, as we've been doing with these challenges that I do every single week. But this is your chance to work with me, customize your thing for all of your areas. Your 90-day plan. I check in with you for 2 weeks. Thereafter, you have direct access to me during that time frame, and then you carry on your way with your 90 days. And I might check in with you thereafter, but the 90 days is the 90 days. That's your plan. Or if you want more intensive during a full 90 days with me, then you can do that with a group collaborative collective, as well as get me one-on-one in that same time frame, where you have a lot more of me, a lot more customization, and a community of like-minded, legacy-minded women to work with, moms in business just like you. All of these offers are in the link tree in all of my platforms. You can find that in the link in bio. If you're on Instagram, you can find that in the description of all of the videos on any other platform. And lastly, if you just simply comment or DM me the word stack, because we are in the stack pillar for the week, then I can help you with that. Peace and love for now. Create a great day, you legacy-minded moms in business.